How I close $100,000 on a vacation and how I kind of use them to my advantage is something, yeah, like I feel like not a lot of people talk about, but I've done it many different times with my team. I remember when I took the team and we went to Big Bear, and we had for our brand Clever Programmer, for my brand, I wanted to grow it and do a lot of sales. And I just was thinking about like, where could I take the team where we could generate the most amount of energy? And if everybody's distracted and doing their things, because everybody has their own problems and lives, right? So people have their own girlfriend, their own wives, their own lives, and they're worried about their own problems. And so when you're scattered and you have to do a big push, kind of like a launch, or to upsell people right after a product launch, like those things take a massive amount of effort in order to be able to pull off and do it the right way and not actually miss out on anything. If everybody's separate and in their own world, everybody who's on my team that's actually helping me pull this off is really hard, because they're clocking in, clocking out, they log in at 8 a.m. or a certain time, and then they check out at 3 or 4 p.m. And I always thought, like, how could we create an environment where it's like an amazing experience, it's fully immersive, everybody that's there is having the time of their lives, and then at the same time we're all killing it. So first of all, culture is really important on the team, and the way that we build culture is like make sure that everybody that's on the team is just amazing fit. Like, we were all really competent people, and at the same time we were all very, very good friends, And it was weird because it was almost like we were friends first and then people who worked on the team for a vision second. And so with that combination there, when I would go up to people and be like, hey, I'm thinking about we should take this trip, go to Big Bear, go to something, everybody would be very excited about that, because we all wanted to hang out. We all wanted to have a great fucking time and enjoy ourselves together. And, going to Big Bear or any of these places like Lake Arrowhead or whatever, those were the natural places that would come to mind. And so then we would just all gather up, go there, and then just have an amazing time, and then work literally 10, 12, 15 hours a day. And it never felt like work, because we all just enjoyed each other's companies. And so it was just like we're high-fiving and we're working hard and we're like, oh my God, like we just enrolled a student or we just did this. And it just always created such an amazing energy. But at the same time, it led to like huge successful launches, onboarding a ton of students and making sure later we fulfill for them. But that initial push where we had to do all the marketing and promoting, those vacations ended up being the best. And it was cool because it felt like vacations and they were fun for us, and we just crushed it, and we would use it to build such a strong bond that even when we would come back for multiple months, I would notice everybody on the team would have that energy and camaraderie. And so it just would always rejuvenate like our sense of like mission and purpose by being together and doing something hard as fuck together. So that's kind of how I have, I guess, leveraged it in my career.